Newton's has given one important formula, Newton's law of gravitation. In Newton's law of gravitation, when two masses are at some distances, these two masses will exert their forces on between them. The force will be attractive. Newton's law of gravitation. So this is mass m1, another mass m2, and the central distance between them is r. Newton says that the attractive force between these two forces, so the attractive force will be G times m1 m2 divided by r square. This is our examples on this gravitational force. So in this example, suppose this is Mars and this is its Mars. This is the Mars and its moon. The distance between them is already given. We have to find out by what force Mars is pulling the moon towards itself. So now everything is given. G has the value 6.67, 10 raised to the power minus 11 into mass of the moon, mass of the Mars. Here 1.08 10 raised to the 15 divided by the distance between them. The distance between them is r. Here r is given 1.01 5 kilometer. You know 1 kilometer 1000 meter. Finally, distance between Mars and Moon is 1.01 10 raised to the power 8 meter. If I put these values here, it will become 1.01 this one. Now after simplifying, we will get the force. Now the force become F is equal to 6.67 and 6.42 mass of the Mars into 1.08 10 raised to the minus 11, and the base is the same. Power will be added minus 11 plus 23 and plus 15 and divided by, you know, this is a square term. 1.01 multiplied 1.01 and 10 raised to the power 8 into 10 to the power 8. So finally this is approximately 1. We will do this 6.67 on an approximation, 6.42 approximately 1.08 and minus 11 23 plus 15 will be 38, and this is approximately we will take 1.01 approximately 1 and 1.0 also approximately 1, and 8 plus 8 will be 16. Now after simplification it will be 6.67 10 raised to the power and also 6.42 10 raised to the power minus 11 plus 18, it will be plus 27 and minus 16. 10 to the power 16 in the numerator, in the denominator you bring it in the numerator, it will become minus 16. After simplification it will be 6.67 and 6.42 10 raised to the power 27 plus 16 will be 11. The unit of force will be Newton. If you multiply these two quantities, so we will get the exact force which the mass apply on the mass. We have another example, motion of a vehicle. This is the question. A bike starting from rest attain a uniform speed of 30 km per hour in suppose 5 minutes. So we have to find out the acceleration and the direction, the distance traveled by the bike for attaining this velocity. So our initial speed equal to 0 because the bike is starting from rest and the final velocity becomes 36 km per hour. 36 km divided by hour we have to convert into meter per second, and we know that in 1 kilometer it has 1000 meter, and 1 hour it has 60 into 60 minutes, and 1 minute has 60 seconds. So its unit become meter per second. Now after simplification, 2 zeros cancelled, 6 will also cancel. So it becomes 10 meter per second. It's a final speed, and time it will take time 5 minutes to reach from this speed to this speed. So your time will be 5 minutes. We know minutes has in 1 minute has 60 seconds. Now it becomes 600 seconds. Now using this formula, velocity is equal to u plus at. From here your acceleration become v minus u divided by t. Change in velocity by the definitions, also by the definition of acceleration, change of velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time taken will be your acceleration. So now there your acceleration will be v final velocity 10 meter per second, initial equal to 0, and your time taken is 300 seconds. Now it comes out 1 by 30 meter per second square. So 1 by 30 meter per second square will be our acceleration. Now in the second part, the distance traveled by the bike for attaining this velocity. We should have to use the formula S is equal to ut plus half at square. If we use this formula, we already get the accelerations 1 upon 30 meter per second square. If I put these values, all values here, so I will be able to find out the distance traveled. Now the second part, initial velocity u equal to 0, 0 plus half, your acceleration is equal to 1 by 30 and time taken is 300 seconds. It means that square of 300. Now by simplifying it, 1 upon 2, 30, 300 multiply 300. Now it becomes cancel out 10 to 5 into 300, 1500. The distance traveled by the bike is 1500 in 5 minutes. This is our another numericals. A ball of mass 35 kg runs up a ladder of 12 steps in 10 seconds. If the height of each step is 20 centimeter, find the power. We know that power is equal to work done divided by time. Work done divided by time. This is our formula of the power. So we know that a ball is going upward direction. These are the steps of a ladder. So here, if suppose this is our ground, this is our first step, second step, and third step. So there we had 12 steps, total of 12 steps. Each height is 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter height of these steps. 20 centimeter and 20 centimeter. These are the height of the. So in this way, the ladder goes up to 12. The total height becomes, how much the height of the ladder, total height of the ladder. Total height becomes, there are 12 steps. There are 12 steps. Each step has 20 centimeter height. Therefore 12 into 20, it comes out 240. 240 centimeter is the height of these steps. So if I convert this into meter, we have to divide by 100. Now this becomes 2.40 meter. Total height, the ball goes against the gravity, is 2.4 meter. We know that when something is going, if the ball is going upward direction, its weight is acting vertically downwards. So we have to do the work done against the gravity. So here the ball going upward direction, total height is, suppose total height is h. We know that force is equal to, work done is equal to force multiplied distance towards, and divided by time. And here the force will be weight of this ball, and distance toward will be h. So therefore our formula becomes mg h into time is taken this. The mass of the ball, here mass of the ball is 35, and we should have take g10, and the height 2.4 meter, and the ball is going in upward directions to cover up 12 steps in a time of 10 seconds. So we should have to divide this mgs by 10. 10 cancel out. After simplifying this, 35 multiplied 24 will be your power. Power as the formula, either joule upon second, and joule upon second we also call watt. So practice all these numericals. It will be beneficial to you in your exam.